It's Sunday, October 20th. It's donut time. It's kind of turned into our little treat on Sundays. We'll get a latte and a donut on our way to the hangar, and just kind of enjoy that before we get started. What are we doing today?
We are going to put the cable in for the antenna and lace it up like that, and put the interior back together, all the closeouts and the seats, and we'll get started on the spinner.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of joked yesterday that I said the closer we get to completion, the more stuff gets taken out of the airplane. But yeah, you saw we did do that antenna yesterday, so we're gonna get this finished up. We've got to lace all that, lace that antenna cable in, and do that. And yeah, next we're gonna start. We're gonna do spinner, I guess spinner plate, spacer, all that stuff for that in prep for cowling fit up. So I normally say here we go, but I'm gonna here we go on a donut, and then here we go. Okay, we're going to get started on the cowling. We're not going to get really hardly anywhere on it. We're just about done for today, but still have a little bit to go. First order of business is to check the fit of this backing plate. This is the spinner backing plate, and that goes on here, which they said it might be a little too tight, which it is. It's a little bit too small. Doesn't quite fit on there, so we just have to sand out just a little tiny bit, probably out of there. Might have to sand out a little bit of these, but just a little tiny bit to get that so where it fits right. And then yeah, we'll see what's going on. So this is the instruction that comes with the spacer, and this is the spacer, and I went to kind of trial fit this, and I put it on the front, and couldn't figure out like why it wouldn't slide all the way onto the, so I took that prop spacer and I put it on here, and I couldn't figure out like why it wouldn't fit all the way on. And it has this one stud here, or not stud, but the, oh, what do you, I can't remember what this is called, but it's just slightly larger right here on the back edge of it. And I'm trying to put it on, like, well, maybe I got it oriented wrong. I'm like spinning it around, tried it all the different ways, and I was like, oh no, something's wrong. It doesn't fit on here. And then Tina said, "Hey, doesn't this need to go on the front of the airplane first?" After I got freaked out about it, I was gonna have to send it back and call in like, what is going on? Why won't this fit? So, yeah, and this is the note inside the box with the spinner that, me being a guy I didn't look at, that says, if you have a Lycoming engine, be sure the flywheel is installed prior to installing the prop extension. So don't be a dork like me and try and put that on without having that on the airplane. So we decided to, actually first thing we decided to do is we're going to set the spacing on the DC mini sensors for the ignition system. And to do that, this is the ring that has the magnets in it where the mini sensors pick up the RPM on the back side of this flywheel. And the book says to set that between 30 and 60 thousandths, the gap on that between the sensor and this ring. So I decided we'll go 45 thousandths. So I've got a piece of 25 thousandths and there's a piece of 20 thousandths under that for 45. And I'm just going to tape these in, and we'll see if we can figure out a way to get those locked in and gapped. Alright, got the DC mini sensors gapped onto the flywheel, and I think you may have seen in the video I used jeez. I used a borescope in there to make sure that we had this flush up against that 45 thousandth spacer that I taped on the back side of the ring on the flywheel. So got those set and went back and tightened these down, and then pulled one out, blue Loctite, put it back in, the other one blue Loctite and put it back in. Made sure they weren't going to move around at all. So got those done, and yeah, so now we can proceed, maybe, if we're not done for the day. I'm going to find out here in a minute. Another beautiful fall day here. I don't know how long it's going to last, but we sure are enjoying it right now. Okay, done for today. We've got some homework to do. I got a few things I need to print out. Got to print out a template for the cone on that to cut out for the propeller blades. So I need to get that printed and sized right. The template that I have is a little bit small, so yeah, we did get this, got this fit up nice and tight, and you saw we did the DC mini sensor gap spacing on the flywheel. Got that taken care of and Loctited down, and did some interior stuff, a little bit of lacing, hooked up that second comm antenna. Got that put into the center console. Anything else? Okay. All right. Hey, yeah, it's a good weekend. Made some pretty good progress on stuff. And on our way toward cowling fit up. So getting a little excited for that. So anyways, thank you for watching the videos. Hope you all have a good evening, and that's it for now.